So I actually wouldn't be surprised. Okay. Okay, Audi. Wow. What's going on, you guys? We got the key to this stage 1 Audi RS5. This is a 2019. I'm not gonna do too much talking in this video. I'm just gonna let the car talk for me. Let's jump in this thing and go for a drive. Just a couple things that are worth noting before we really get into it. This thing makes over 550 horsepower. Yes, it's a 4-door sedan, but it does have all-wheel drive, which means you can launch the crap out of this thing. And it is amazing in the corners, and the shifts are so fast too. All right, let's put this thing to the test. That is unbelievable. Wow. Wow. This is definitely, thus far, in the top 3 coolest cars that I've ever been able to drive. And I am happy, very happy to share this experience with you guys. Now, it's not like so fast that you get like genuinely scared. Just from driving, you know, cars that do have over 500 horsepower, I'm getting used to this type of speed. That's kind of crazy to say. But having all-wheel drive definitely makes me a lot more comfortable, you know, kind of pushing this thing more than I otherwise would. And look at how fast this shifts. Ready? Click, done. Click, done. I love it. Now, the owner told me that he picked this car up for around $60,000 and it had around 35,000 miles on it. What do you guys think? Is that a good deal? The thing about RS5s and really all Audis, especially S's and RS's, is the exterior design is, thank you for turning. The exterior design is really not where the money is whatsoever. Oh, we got a little scat back there. Yeah, this exterior design is very, very plain, and I'm definitely gonna call that a con to this car. Now, some people, you may like that. It's like, no, I want to be undercover. I want to be like a sleeper car. And if that's your taste, then this is one that I would really look at if I were you. But, you know, it seems like cars are now moving more towards being show-offs, like the G80M cars. It's very clear when you're looking at an M versus just like a 330i or something, versus the RS's. Yeah, in 2023, you can kind of tell, but this is a 2019 and it's very subtle. You're not going to be able to tell that this is an RS versus just like an A4 or an A5 until you see those badges and a couple subtle touches like the big exhaust system. But if you see this car from far away, you're not going to know that this is an RS5, and this is an insane car. All right, let's go and hit some very tight corners. This car may not thrive the best in this area, but still, let's see how it does here. I took the 2024 EcoBoost through this exact road, and oh, the sun, that's awful. It really exceeded my expectations. So I actually wouldn't be surprised. Okay. Okay, Audi. Wow, maybe I spoke too soon. Let's take a left here because that's where it really starts to get good. Man, the turbos, you can really hear them in the front. 444 horsepower for an RS5 is not that good. But 550 is plentiful, and I can see exactly why that is. This thing grips phenomenally. Wow. I mean, that makes sense when you have all-wheel drive, of course, right? Oh my gosh. And now we're really starting to feel that braking power on these types of roads. All those pops. Oh my gosh. It does have carbon ceramics in the front, but not in the back. However, this is just fine. I mean, that's going to get very costly if you put carbon ceramics front and back. The way this is set up right now is working just fine. This is a great car. Performance, speed, braking, handling, oh my gosh. All right, let's do it. Oh, the accelerations in the low gears are incredible. When you're in first, second, or third, yeah, this thing will freak you out a little bit. But fourth and fifth, definitely manageable. It's nothing too crazy here. And you can literally just take your kids to school and get there in 30 seconds. Oh my gosh. It brakes so well. Oh my gosh. And the carbon fiber everywhere in this interior too is amazing. This car is not flashy in any way whatsoever. And that's why it is affordable, you know, it's still 60 grand used. But when you compare it to like a G80 or a Mercedes AMG, much more flashy on the interior. However, I mean, the steering wheel setup is absolutely beautiful. The gauge cluster is awesome. You get a kind of a small screen here and nothing too crazy on the center console here. Yeah, more carbon fiber over here. Very, very nice. The exterior is just where this car really, really lacks. But hey, again, if you're somebody that just wants to be undercover like that, then this is one for you for sure. And normally turbo cars really do have a range where it dies off, but I am not, you know, experiencing much of a decline in power as I climb up that RPM gauge. So the way that this one is tuned up is they did a pretty good job at this. I can tell that, you know, it's not like super linear. It's nothing like a naturally aspirated car. But when you're at 6,000 RPM and you pull to 6.5 or 7, you're still getting hit back in your seat really, really hard. All those pops, I can't get over that. That's amazing. All right, now we can pick up speed a little bit. I am getting a lot more confident with tossing this car in the corners. I don't want to get too confident, but this is good. And the owner said that these front brakes, the carbon ceramics, will last 100,000 miles. That is incredible. Now they better last that long considering how much they cost, but that was a shocker to me. All right, let's do a first gear pull. Those downshifts are incredible. Ready? Wow, it's so fast in the shifting. And of course, I don't even need to say this, but of course it's fast in the speed. I would love to see how this car compares to the RS3. I already know the RS3 would be better in the corners, but considering how well this thing does, that would be a fun car to drive. Now, I knew to have high expectations for this car, so what can I say? I mean, I knew it had a stage 1 tune, so yes, this is pretty much what I expected from this beast. Anyways, guys, that's gonna wrap this up. Let me know what you think of this RS5 stage 1 tune car, 550 horsepower, all-wheel drive. Wow. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, check out the other videos as well, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.